the same. Cameron Leslie off the line, a good launch. Logan Rao from the outside of the front row makes a good launch for the first time today by the looks, but it'll be Cameron Leslie into the lead into turn 1. Hamish Simpson behind him, Logan Rao into third, giving him the very best chance to tag onto the back of these front two KTM 390, the D6M Motorsport boys of Cameron Leslie and Hamish Simpson. Cameron Leslie leads us, as he loves to do, out of turn 3. Hamish Simpson right behind, which he spent the entirety of the last race sitting behind, glued to his back wheel. He wants to change that, man, on the brakes. Gets very close to the back wheel of Cameron Leslie. That's 1, 2, 3 of our D6M Motorsport KTM 390s in the lead. Hamish Simpson in second place, just trying to look up the inside of Cameron Leslie. Logan Rao, great launch from that the outside of that front row, putting himself in the very best position to be able to hold on to these guys. Unfortunately not able to do so at the moment. Looks like a gap, almost a second, opening up between him and the front two leaders. Nixon Frost, oh my goodness, Nixon Frost having an amazing ride, and Hamish Simpson takes the lead and will lead across the line for the first time today. Cameron Leslie looks to retaliate straight away up the inside of turn 1. Hamish Simpson lets the brakes off, cuts across his nose and says absolutely not, this is my piece of tarmac. 38.8, very fast lap time from these two D6M boys. Logan Rao into the 39s, just there in third place, followed by Nixon Frost into the low 40-second range, followed then by Matthew Riley, Richard Ford and Dylan Byrne having their own battle between them. And then it's Joe Stroud, his first ever race. That he may finish there in 8th place, with Mark Van Werting, Luke Crystal and Alistair Walton right behind him. That battle with those four 300s for the last spots on this grid is raging fierce. And then we have our 250 race. Esmond Williams leads again, seems to have an amazing race in his 250 races, and then not able to keep up the pace, podium pace in the Hyosung, but leads the 250s at the moment, followed by a second place in the Hyosung race last time, Scotty Finlay, Mike McCain and John Williams keeping that battle alive with the top 4 separated by only a second. Our D6M boys, Hamish Simpson continues to lead from Cameron Leslie, 38.5, very quick lap times there from Cameron Leslie. Oh, Nixon Frost into the 39s, 39.6 for Nixon Frost is actually closing the gap slightly on Logan Rao ahead of him in third. It'd be amazing for Nixon to get on the podium, but with only 5 laps, he will probably have to be closing the gap a little bit quicker than he is at the moment. So a move into turn 1. Scotty Finlay can't get it done on Esmond Williams for the honours in the 250 race. Mark Van Werting has been able to get ahead of Joe Stroud that last lap. And Greg Percival still holding off Alistair Wilton at the moment as the two D6M boys head into turn 1. And it looks like we're going to have a change for the lead as Cameron Leslie very momentarily holds the lead from Hamish Simpson. And the two D6M boys in the race of their own as they head through lappers. Oh, that was very close. Lapper doing the right thing and holding his line. Hamish Simpson thought there was that has absolutely, that Lapper has done nothing wrong, held his lines, and unfortunately just wrong place, wrong time has made life a whole lot difficult for Cameron Leslie now. As they come across the line, 1.1 seconds is the gap with 4 laps to go. We are about to see Cameron Leslie in demon mode, trying to catch this gap of 1.1 seconds to Hamish Simpson, who hasn't led a lot of laps today, or even really a lot of the series compared to Cameron Leslie, who has had a grip on this championship for a long time. Around the outside of lappers, Hamish Simpson. Around the outside of lappers, Cameron Leslie. Off on the grass. He's one of our back markers, and it's a hits a pothole and may have winded himself in the process. But off the side of the track, that is a tough one to take. Hopefully okay. Across the line as Hamish Simpson. Cameron Leslie does set the fastest lap of the race, 38.5. Pretty tough one there, off onto the grass, unable to, easy to do, off onto the grass, pretty tough one there. We've got a red flag on the course, just as Esmond Williams takes the lead in the 250 race. That will go back a lap. And so we might see Mike McKay manages to get himself to the front of the pack there with Esmond Williams, Scotty Finlay and John Williams behind. Pretty tough crash there. It looks like Warren Burke, so unfortunately just ran out of real estate and then hit a bit of a dip there in the grass off the track, which is never nice. Whacked his chest quite a bit, so hopefully just a concussion there.